So let's get back into it. Waverly, and Plainfield and Frederica in Iowa. You guys are under tornado warning right now. Please take shelter. One of the newer warnings that was just issued here is a radar indicated tornado warning for Dysart, Traer, Buckingham, and Eagle Center. You guys got to take shelter as well. Area of rotations right in here. Additionally, I think that's it. I think those are our most recent warnings. But I want to go over this one up here near Eau Claire as well. We've got people watching in Wisconsin, I'm sure. We've got a tornado warning for Colfax, the town of Colfax, town of Elk Mound, and Red Cedar. Please take shelter if you're in the Muddy Creek wildlife area, as this is not a confirmed tornado, but we've got a lot of suspicious looking areas of rotation. Our southern Iowa storm is starting to reorganize again. This is the one that Brad Arnold is keeping an eye on, and it does look like we've got a rotating mesocyclone here near Albia moving up towards Eddyville. So I don't know if we've got an immediate tornado threat with this one just yet, but this is certainly the kind of storm that you would look for on a day like today to maybe cause some problems. So Okaloosa, stay in your safe spots. Additionally, now the supercell that's near Pella, Iowa, also looks like it might be trying to organize a little bit in the last scan. Might try to produce a tornado as it goes up towards Montezuma. We just got a considerable severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible tag for Vinton and Independence, Iowa. That's going to be for quarter-sized hail and 70-mile-per-hour winds. Tornado warning continues at least for the next 16 minutes for Cole Camp in Missouri and Smithton. That storm is looking a lot less concerning, though. I really hope that they allow that warning to expire soon. Watching now a little bit closer the area of concern here east of Lowry City in Missouri. That's moving east towards Warsaw. Yeah, so we're watching these storms in Oklahoma as well, as they look pretty primed. And I think we had a tornado. If we still don't have a tornado, I think we had one here near Teowa, Oklahoma. That's moving over towards Pryor Creek. Y'all should definitely take shelter. Tulsa, the storm that's got the tornado warning with it right now, that is the one that you guys got hit by 30 minutes ago, an hour ago, or whatever it was. It's no longer hitting you. The storms are all to your east now, so it's pretty much over in Tulsa for the most part. I'll let you know if that changes. So yeah, there's a lot of different tornado warnings right now. There's 8 tornado warnings, 14 severe thunderstorm warnings. There's a lot of developing situations. I'm going to keep checking in on these. But as of right now, there's nothing that's immediate, like, okay, there's a tornado here. They're all radar indicated warnings, okay? Just for anybody that's just now tuning in, a big part of our stream for the rest of the evening, on top of talking about the dire situation that's happening with, the ongoing tornado outbreak. We really want to raise awareness and bring attention to what has happened. Okay, we're starting to hear a lot of reports of injuries and, just significant damage coming from some of these tornadoes that have occurred. The most intense one so far that we've been able to hear about is this one near Greenfield. However, there's definitely damage reports coming in from other areas as well. We had a tornado go through Red Oak, and you know what? Elijah's going to talk about this right now. Go ahead, Elijah.
Hey, Ryan. So, yeah, there actually have been a lot of damage reports from everywhere. Currently, as of right now, the Storm Prediction Center has logged 15 tornado reports, 54 wind reports, and 49 hail reports. One of the things I wanted to mention was Nick K, one of the analysts in the server. He made a preliminary kind of map showing the track of the tornado that hit Greenfield, Iowa. So I did ask him, we can show it on stream. So you could pull that up and show kind of where the tornado kind of tracked through. Each of the pins is a damaged or destroyed structure that has been already kind of identified through either chasers or through videos, photos of it being damaged or destroyed. So that's approximately the path it took through Greenfield. We'll know definitively once the National Weather Service damage survey comes out in probably, I would say, a few days to a week or so, because it will take them quite a while to survey this amount of damage.
All right. Thank you so much, Elijah, for that. Significant damage, at least in the area that we see here. In Greenfield. Once again, it looks like Greenfield took a direct hit, and I just want to mention again that like the heads up time, the lead time ahead of this thing was great, and National Weather Service, everybody involved did a good job. So I'm hoping that obviously there's not any good news that's going to come out of this situation. But I'm hoping that it's not as bad as it could have been, because like I mean, the damage photos and stuff that we're seeing is just up there with some of the bigger tornadoes we've really ever seen. So we gotta brace for some of the news that might come out as a result of that. But also coring. That's another area that received a tornado. Red Oak, Villisca, Des Moines, a lot of, right in and around Des Moines on the southern and the northern side, up there towards Nevada, Iowa. Big tornadoes have occurred in a lot of these areas, and we're going to continue to hear about those as well. Yeah, Kinsey, that's fine. So it is currently 6:49 local. I'm in the Eastern time zones, 5:49 Central, almost 23 Z. We've been going for 4 hours. And this line of storms has now officially made it into eastern Iowa. Okay, we have currently 8 tornado warnings. Most of those are in Iowa, but we do have a couple in Missouri and Oklahoma. And we have one in Wisconsin. Right now, there are no confirmed tornadoes on the ground. These are all radar-indicated precautionary warnings, so we are taking a moment to breathe and talk about the past a little bit, but I unfortunately do believe that we will be pulled back to the present as, some of these storms are getting their acts together and may produce new tornadoes here soon. We need you in your safe spot in Okaloosa. We need you in your safe spot in Queen City, Missouri. Okaloosa is in Iowa. We need you in your safe spot in Traer, Iowa, and Waverly, as these are some of the more concerning storms that we have on the radar right now. Additionally, we've got storm chaser Caleb Beecham, who's had to abandon the chase here because he lives out here, and there might have been some damage to his home, and also our Y'all Squad warehouse. So we're going to wait and hear an update on that. Our Y'all Squad warehouse is in Fort Dodge, Iowa. There